I just feed him. Oh.
What are you doing?
I am saying so that he knows to open his mouth.
We go before every bite.
Yes, clearly. Whenever I open my mouth to sink my fangs into my prey, I hiss so that I can get my mouth at optimal openness.
We just open it. It's not that hard.
I do not understand.
Oh my god. I had a moment where I was like, should I say something? And then the moment I went like this, my brain went, no. I went, okay. I'm not going to say anything.
It immediately silenced you.
Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. The Cade and Joaquin Talking to You podcast starring Cade
me.
and Joaquin.
And Joaquin.
We were back for another week.
Episode 14. Consecutive weeks. Never been done by any podcast before.
Ever
in the history of podcasts.
We're back. Cade's pretty happy. You got a new dog.
I did get a new dog. Her name is Mabu.
Yep.
She's nice. That sounds like I don't like her. I like her a lot.
Yeah, she's nice.
She's nice.
She's okay.
Fucking pooing and pissing friggin' everywhere, but she's nice.
Actually?
No, she's really well house trained.
Nice.
She knows how to sit, which is weird, because all of my dogs in the past, we've tried, and they've just been like, I'm not learning that
It seems like
guy.
the most like normal dog you ever had. Because Beans was just like...
He was
like
kind of...
just dumb.
No, he was pretty smart. He just didn't care.
Waddles was just constantly depressed and dying.
Yeah, he
always.
was not good at learning anything. Aspen was a wolf, but other than that, she was nice.
That was a wolf, though, so there's only so much you could do with that.
Yeah, you can't really train a
but-
wolf. You can train a wolf not to eat people, though, so that's
yeah,
cool.
but you can train them, everything else, like, I'm doing what I want.
Yeah. Imagine if you had to teach babies eating people is not okay.
Babies bite everything.
I know, but on base, we're born cannibals. Like, we really, really, really want to eat human flesh.
Well, then we would die.
No.
Because when you eat, I'm pretty sure this thing, when you eat human flesh, it has like a bacteria in your body that like it poisons you.
Are you talking about, like, daybreakers?
No, it's a real thing. I think it might be just with the brain, because I know people who've eaten the brain before. I read things about that. And there's like some sort of
Yeah,
bacteria.
just don't go for the brain. Babies just wouldn't go for the
I'm
brain.
not sure if it's with everything, though.
They don't got that teeth.
I'm
so they
pretty
can't
sure
go
it's
through
with
the
everything.
skull.
I'm pretty sure it's with everything. I'm pretty sure like humans can't digest it. God or whatever. When like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. If you do it, you're fucking killing yourself on your own.
God tried it, and he was like, no, this isn't good.
God probably doesn't really eat anything.
I think God is as a double cheeseburger kind of guy.
God just drinks water.
Oh,
Just a diet Dr. Pepper.
Why is he that tiny guy in those commercials like Diet Dr. Pepper?
Isn't that? What the fuck was they thinking when they made that?
Because
guy?
he's small.
Yeah, but when they made him, he was like fucking someone from Aerosmith.
He does.
He looks like the lead singer from Aerosmith.
Because when Dr. Pepper was invented, it's invented small. It comes out smaller into the can.
So then they have to expand the can.
Yeah, the can is made really tiny. They got little tiny guys, and they made a grow ray so that they can get bigger cans. Did that tiny guy ever make you want to have a Diet Dr. Pepper?
I like Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr.
I like
Pepper?
Dr. Pepper.
Regular.
I like Dr. Pepper.
I do not.
Really?
Something about it tastes very bitter to me. And when I drink it, I'm like, this makes me feel bad.
I feel like it's the most smooth, like, soda there is.
I also don't drink a lot of soda anymore.
I only drink it when I go somewhere. That's even rare, because I'll probably just get water or, like, sweet tea.
Mm-hmm. I don't like sweet tea.
I won't say I love sweet tea, but, like, if I want to mix it up, because also water's free, so if I go to eat somewhere, water's just, like...
Yeah, they're just
good.
going to
But
give
if I
you
want to
water.
mix it up, I'll get a sweet tea, you know?
You know what? Good on us as the world for making water free at restaurants.
Imagine they made you pay for that.
What an asshole move.
Yeah, because it's just fucking water.
It's just water.
You know?
I mean, it's not accessible all around the world for some reason, and it should be, and everybody should have access to water, but still.
Not everybody.
The fact that Chick-fil-A... Yeah, I don't think that in Australia they should have water.
No, fuck Australia.
They have too many crocodiles.
Actually, no, I love Australia. I don't mean fuck Australia. I really want to go to Australia.
I would love to visit Australia.
I want to go to Australia for many reasons.
I want to go for one very specific reason. I've told you about this. There's a place called Crocodile Cove.
Oh yeah,
maybe
about that. Fuck that.
Where you get to go in this 3-inch thick plexiglass tube,
3
and
inches is not enough.
It's plexiglass.
I don't give a fuck what it is. It can be aluminium.
Aluminum.
I'm just because we're talking about Australia, and that's how they say it. It's aluminium.
Oh, it could be this thing that is definitely going to get torn to shreds by a crocodile.
3-inch thick aluminium.
Yeah, it's probably a bit better, but still. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's cool as fuck that you can get to go in there. There's a saltwater
Isn't
crocodile
plexiglass
right there.
just like plastic?
I don't know what plexiglass is. I'm unsure.
I think it's like a hard plastic that's clear.
Well, crocodiles can't bite through it, so yet.
Yeah.
They
I
haven't
feel
been
like
through it yet.
eventually. There's a big enough crocodile.
That crocodile's huge. I watched a video about it.
Fuck, it's one crocodile?
I think it's 2 saltwater crocodiles. If not, it might only be 1, but it's like 18 feet long. Solid saltwater crocodile length. Because I think a saltwater crocodile is the only crocodile that base 18 feet long.
That's fucking ridiculous,
I think
man.
the longest...
Fuck that.
I might be making this up. I think I am. I think
I
that,
hope you are, because I'm looking it up.
I think that they get to 23 feet on the big side. And I think the largest one has been 25 feet. But
okay, so saltwater crocodile?
Yeah, they're the largest crocodiles in the world. Because I know a Nile crocodile gets to like 16
14
feet.
to 17.
What?
Sorry, that's a female. I want a male, because males
Yeah,
always
males
bigger.
are for... What? I don't ever understand that.
It's how science is, dog. I don't make the rules.
Yeah, fuck
I
you,
just
science.
follow them.
Figure it out.
Okay, saying 17 feet.
Really?
You need an email to continue reading? Fuck you, Nat Geo.
An email? Nat Geo, just sponsor us and let us learn about crocodiles.
No, okay. It's 14 to 17 for male adult, 8.9 to 11 for female adult.
I was...
Their mass, though, is wildly different.
They're crazy.
No, from male to female, I mean.
Really?
So the max mass of a female is 230.
Mm-hmm.
The maximum male,
pounds?
1,200. Yeah, pounds.
200? That can't...
230
that
pounds
cannot
for
be
a
right.
female. 1,200.
May I see?
I swear
I'm
to
sorry,
God.
I don't believe that. I don't know where it says it.
Top row.
Can you move your car so I can leave?
Fuck me. Yeah. God damn it, Cade.
I didn't know. Well, that's gonna sound good on the audio. We'll be right back. Your time gone was not entirely in vain, for I have done research. The Nile crocodile, which I thought was 16 feet in length, is actually only 14. And then I was like, all right.
The Nile as in place in Egypt?
Denial as in when you're going crazy. I wanted to confirm, because there's a crocodilian called the gharial. I don't know.
The what?
The gharial.
Okay.
It's like a long... It's like... Do you know an alligator gar? The fish?
No.
Okay, well, it looks more like that as a big crocodile.
Can you
But
show me?
the gharial?
Yeah.
This one gets up to 20 feet in length.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This is what it looks like.
Oh, yeah. That thing looks terrifying.
Yeah, the weird... It's like got more of a Spinosaurus mouth. And then I was like, okay, well, I've seen... There's a place in South Carolina called Alligator Adventure where there's this creature called the false gharial, which I don't... Just call it something else. It looks like a gharial. Everybody, if you're an audio listener, imagine a crocodile got fucking smooshed on the front and then stretched out really long. Yeah. For both creatures, they look exactly the same. So I don't know why you'd be like, that one's not real. Just give it a different name. Don't say that's the false version. Call it like Jacob's gharial. It just
That's
looks like
if
a
they found
gharial.
dogs first. And then they found cats and like, that's a false dog.
That's a false dog. That is exactly...
Or they found lions and they found like a normal cat and like, oh, that's a small lion.
It's a small lion. Or if they were
what
just
they should be
going
called.
around and everything. Every bird was called an ostrich. This is a big ostrich.
I like to believe that's the first bird they ever saw.
The
Was an
first
ostrich.
bird ever found.
Fucking like Isaac Newton just saw an ostrich first.
Yeah, he was
I feel like for some reason
the
he liked
first
birds.
guy to find an ostrich. Isaac Newton?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how he figured out the apple thing. He was flying his birds around and then they said, we hate this fucker. Let's start throwing shit at him. And then somebody hit him on the head and going, gravity? That's a weird conclusion to come to.
No. I wonder all the time how like certain things got to be named what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like why the fuck was gravity the name he thought of for? Like
Yeah.
where did these come from?
It
you know?
feels like there was a concept that had to exist before that.
Like why is it called a room?
Also, we waited so long before getting to gravity. That feels like something that
Yeah.
Greek philosophers would have figured
Mhm.
out. But
They were
that
too
guy
busy-
was
they were too
wearing a
busy
full
having
suit.
orgies, though.
Right, but we got like Socrates talking about being dust in the wind. He could have been like, this dust in the wind flows somewhere. Gravity. I also...
Now I'm trying to think, did they have a lot of things back then that they would throw?
Yeah, like a spear. Or the thing that David had that killed Goliath. I don't know what that's
A
called.
rock?
He had it in a thing, though. Was it
A
just
slingshot?
a sling? Was it a slingshot? I
think
thought it
so.
was like a... It's not a slingshot because it's not like one of these where you pull it back. It's a thing where... I think it's just a sling. It might just be called that. Where
Where
it's...
he goes like,
yeah.
that. I'm looking it up.
I think that's just a sling.
How
Did David kill Goliath?
David Bowie die. No.
Yeah. Isn't he
Chill.
alive?
No, he died.
What?
He's like OD'd, yeah. A
When?
while ago, dude.
David
He
Bowie.
picked a stone. He literally just threw it.
They just threw a stone.
Who said he slung it?
Slung?
He slung it.
I think he had the thing. The wah, 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 wah
Bible
thing.
study with Randy. That's the name of the
Yeah,
fucking website.
thank you, Riz. If you want a Jewish
that's
person,
in terrible format. Not reading that.
if you want to be
Church of Jesus Christ. Really?
Ooh,
I just want to know how he killed him.
I think he hit him in the
Just with
eye.
a slung. Imagine that's how he dies. That's how you die.
Getting
you're
hit in the eye
you're
with a
the biggest
rock
motherfucker
on the
on the
planet.
planet. You just fuck everything up. And one little dude,
An 8-year-old.
was he 8 years old?
I think he was a child. And why was
Even
he at
worse.
war? They just running out of boys. They were like, throw the bodies, throw the body. Oh, 8, fine, go out there.
And he just fucking throws a rock at you on a whim. And you just fucking
Dead.
What's up with that shit? That's like a really weird, like, kind of.
I think it's because people, when they were writing the Bible, they were like, I
Well,
just
it's
want to
also
get
like in
out of
other
the story.
stories, like Achilles. He died because of his tendon, Achilles tendon.
Yeah, but that's
it makes sense.
they gave him a reason.
But what is with like this fixation of like powerful beings dying in a simple way? I think it's just a weird like that's a. I mean, I get
yeah.
it because like it shows you not everyone's immortal.
Immoral. They don't want everybody to think that you can kick a baby. Immortal.
Immortal fucking age. I could not put that end in there for some reason.
That's what our film's called. That comes out July.
It's Immortality.
23rd. It's close. Immortality, July 23rd.
But like, I get it, like why, but I feel like after one time, okay, yeah, 2 time, okay, 3 time, I don't care anymore.
Name the third time. They were third time. That's not Achilles or Goliath.
There's gotta be one,
There's
man.
gotta be one.
There's gotta be one more. Fuck, I wouldn't have just said that without. There's gotta be one more.
There's gotta be.
Oh fuck. Okay. Story from strong being dying.
That's not gonna get you anything. That's gonna get you.
The guy who did the black dude who worked on the train.
John Henry. He didn't get hit. John Henry died of exhaustion because he was trying to.
But exactly, it was a whole story about how John Henry was this really powerful dude, and he was really strong.
What the fuck is that air?
Because he wasn't a god; he was just some fucking really strong dude.
Yeah, he was
Mentally,
fucking
he was
really
really strong. Mentally, he was also really strong. And he's
John Henry was strong in regular ways.
Yeah, but he's not like Hercules strong or Achilles strong or fucking Goliath strong.
I don't know if Goliath. I think Goliath was just big.
That's stronger though than fucking John Henry.
Okay.
And then
I
he
disagree,
dies.
but
I feel like a John Henry versus Goliath.
John Henry has 2 hammers. He'll kill the shit out of Goliath.
Goliath was like 13
We
feet
should
tall.
make a historical fighting
That would be
game
so
where it's
good.
like Hercules versus Goliath versus John Henry. I want that. NetherRealm, fucking get on that.
Random strongmen throughout history
Yes.
and time. They're all just fucking fighting.
And we'll have
That'd be
one.
so good.
We'll create a character class where it's the strong guy from the circus with the mustache, and you get to choose what kind of striped bathing
Yes.
suit you have.
Yes. Oh my god, that'd be so good. But his hammer is the big round one, just like a ball. You know.
Yeah, he's got that weight thing.
I didn't understand. Never mind.
You don't remember,
No,
dude?
no. You just pointed out. I thought it was a hammer, but it was a weight.
It's a weight.
Yep. And I'm about to say, I understand people thought a round hammer was a good idea, but it wasn't
It's
a
just
hammer.
a weight.
It's just a weight. Oh my
Okay, so
God.
why do you think John Henry's in the same vein?
Because it was showing how like strong he is and whatever
Yes.
strong-willed he is, but he still died from working too hard for trying to betterment for everyone else.
That's
'cause
so different than
I don't know,
Goliath
man. I'm
and
really
Hercules.
grasping at straws here.
Let's try and figure out. Well,
There's gotta
Achilles
be
is
one
also
more.
different. Because
No.
I would agree that Goliath is akin to stubbing the toe. Achilles was in a battle and then an arrow was fired that landed in his heel.
And that killed him.
Correct.
He died from that.
Because it's the only.
When is the last time someone died from Achilles tendon tear? Never.
Do you know why Achilles died from that? Because he was dipped in the river as a baby.
Yes, he was indestructible everywhere else.
Correct.
Yes.
Also, that woman should have just dropped the baby in the river.
Completely, yeah.
You could, or just double dip. Here's my money, Lebowski. Just fucking dip the baby in 2
okay,
times.
but it doesn't make sense why he died though from it. He shouldn't have died from that.
I think
Okay, yeah.
Was it a
he's
poison
not,
arrow?
Achilles killed by arrow shot by Trojan Prince of Paris.
Paris?
Prince Paris. Yeah.
Paris?
Prince Paris.
Like,
Paris.
Prince Paris.
Prince Paris, yeah.
Prince of Paris or Prince named Paris?
No, it was shot by the Trojan. Oh, fuck. I thought the guy's name was Trojan. I'm so stupid.
You thought his last name was Trojan?
I thought his name was Trojan.
Okay, no.
But his name is Paris. Just tell me how he literally. It's
He
always
got
saying he
shot.
just got shot.
Yeah, and then he died.
If I shot you in the Achilles right now, you would not die.
I'd be really upset with you.
You'd be in pain and upset, but you won't die.
Did Hercules die in one hit?
I don't think Hercules ever died.
Yeah, he got promoted to be a god.
Well, not really. You kind of just more like, yeah, you're a god, and everyone went, wink.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. They were more just like God because like, okay, yeah, fuck it, you complained enough.
Well, the trials of Hercules are to test him.
You know, there's serious topic. People don't want to hear that. Never
Okay.
mind. But I just want to tell you because I don't know if you know.
Mm-hmm.
It just came to my mind, but people won't care. They should care though, because this is pretty fucking serious.
Just make it quick.
1,000 people have died throughout the UK and Europe over a heat wave that's been happening.
Shit, I did hear about that.
Yeah, 'cause it's 104 in the UK right now.
Wow.
It's never been that hot there. And it's all our fault.
Australia.
Australia.
Fuck
They're fucked,
you.
dude. They're fucked.
That's a frying pan country.
Yeah.
We should add a little handle to Australia just so we could flip it.
We consider New Zealand that.
New Zealand's not big enough to
They aren't
flip
attacked,
Australia.
but they're there.
I think if we got something like Chile, if we took Chile off of South America,
Chile's such an unnecessary country.
They could have just
like it probably
made a
not, I
choice.
don't mean as the fact of all the shit that happened there. They probably have a rich history of stuff that's happened. A lot of respectable people. In
Why
their
are
time.
you so skinny?
Why? Just like why? Why didn't you take a little bit more of what? I think Brazil next time.
I don't know.
Argentina?
I think
don't
it's
know.
Brazil. I think it's Brazil.
Why didn't you take a little bit? Like you're so skinny.
Here's what I want the plan to be. We take Chile, we break it in twain, and then put it back together with some like scotch tape.
You're rapping in New Zealand.
So it's we could wrap it in New Zealand, a New Zealand little band. So that we got a thicker handle. We attach that to Australia. We start making a little bit of popcorn in the largest.
Pan fried popcorn's so much better, dude.
I have never had it.
It's so much better. For some reason, my dad goes through these weird phases where he just does something random and does it for a while. But he had this phase where he would just only buy popcorn kernels, corn kernels, whatever the fuck they're called. I guess I don't know.
I think it's just corn kernels.
And he would bake them inside the pan and put something over it, like old school. But he wouldn't because back in the day, you used to buy like a round flat thing, and you like put it over your pan, and it gets bigger. He wouldn't do that. He would literally buy like a bottle or something of corn kernels, just throw it on the pan.
Would he put a lid on it, or would they just be flying?
He put a lid on
everywhere?
it, but like that's just what he did. And don't get me wrong.
I don't think the metal thing was important.
Well, because it would keep it all in. Because then it does that, and then you take the metal thing off, and you open the top, and then you just have all the stuff inside.
Yeah, but you flip it over. You got a bag.
Yeah. You could dump it into something. That's what most people did. They dumped into something, but you could eat it like a bag.
I never thought about it like that. I just never
Did you
thought.
never eat it out the bag before?
Well, I had eat it out of the microwave bag, but I never considered taking the stovetop one and eating. I never thought of this as a bag that you could eat the
I
popcorn.
don't see
out
why
of.
not. And I've never done it that
I
way.
feel
but I don't
like
see why you
it's
couldn't.
too hot.
Like, cool down.
Then you want hot popcorn.
Gloves.
Gloves.
Baseball
What
mitts.
What about if you have it on your legs though? Do you put baseball mitts on your legs, like kind of holding on to each
Towels.
side? Towels.
Mhm.
But then you're kind of stuck.
No.
That's why I'm thinking baseball mitt on the one thigh, baseball mitt on the other thigh. Carefully balance that fucking popcorn betwixt the
But
two
you put
thighs.
a towel, you have a wider surface area.
Yeah, but you're sharing, so you need to be able to move.
Make you grab your penis.
Grab your penis.
Make them grab your penis. That's their fault if they grab the penis.
The popcorn is going to be grabbing your penis.
No, the person grabbing it could be right here.
Uh-huh.
They have to play that game roulette with you. If they're not looking, they watch a movie and all of a sudden they go, it's on them.
Why does your penis sound like a sponge?
You never like grabbed your penis completely and squished it hard and made like noise?
No one has done that.
Really?
You've done it, but I don't.
I prefer not to disclose.
I can tell.
I had this realization in the car today.
So scared where this is gonna go.
No, nothing bad. I'm fucked up.
Okay.
Like, not like I'm a bad person kind of fucked up, but like there's something wrong with the way my brain works.
Yeah.
Because I was coming home from Chick-fil-A because I was just wanting something easy to get, right?
Mhm.
And Claire de Lune came on, right? And it was
Okay.
like, I was like, fucking listen the whole way through, just fucking like that. The next song was like a Little Baby Gunna song, like two rappers nowadays. That's just hard as shit. And instantly was able to go listen to that and say all the words to that. Then another rap song came on. Then fucking Don't Go Breaking My Heart by Ellen John came on.
That's a fun song.
And it's just like my playlist really describes how fucked up I am.
Do you, when you hear that Elton John song, envision the pig and the fox from Chicken Little?
Yep.
Who
Every
can't?
time.
Who can't?
Every time, dude.
If you don't, you're weird.
You know what's really fucked up as well? I'm Still Standing, Elton John song. I always imagine Sing Now.
The gorilla.
Yep. I don't know why, but I always imagine Sing Now.
It's weird how it's like
fucked up.
It's like
I
stranglehold.
knew both those songs before I watched either of those movies.
I knew I'm Still Standing, but I did not know the Chicken Little movie is the first time I saw Don't Go Breaking My Heart, where the fox and the pig are fucking dancing on those end credits. I'm like, I always was so curious how that pig did not explode. I was like, that pig is round and fat, and that fox got sharp fucking teeth. Imagine if that fox is giving that pig a hickey.
That reminds me of a story.
Is it?
I thought it was a duck.
Who?
In Chicken Little. I thought the girlfriend was a duck.
No, I think No, that's the girlfriend of Chicken Little. The pig is interested in the fox.
What, the fucked up duck?
The ugly duckling?
Yeah.
That's Chicken Little's
Oh,
girlfriend.
I thought that was the pig's girlfriend.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
Because why else would he be singing with the fox over the end credits? Anyway, she's fucking smooching on his neck, and then her sharp fox teeth puncture into the pig, and he just pops like a balloon, and she sits there and just as she just stands there as every part of her life comes unraveled.
And then slowly, as it comes, like the ring stops, you just hear breaking my heart,
and the fish is filming it from the closet. He's like, I got it. I got you now.
I had a moment. So you know where in Chicken Little where like the UFO starts coming down, and he was on the baseball field, and he runs out and starts screaming like we're all gonna die or some shit, or the sky's falling, or whatever. When I was, I think probably maybe like 7 or 8, I was playing t-ball. Like we had to stop playing the game because all of a sudden a thunderstorm. It was coach pitch, sorry. So I was maybe a little bit older.
Okay.
And out for a long time, super scared of thunderstorms. Like I had to get we had a little like Buzz Lightyear like the ship, like a play tent, and every time a thunderstorm happened, my parents would like bring that out and I would go and hide in it.
Oh wow!
With headphones on until the thunderstorm ended.
Dang.
For a while, I was fucked up over him.
Like 14.
No, it was only when I was a kid, but it was my entire childhood. From a baby.
15.
And when I was a baby and thunderstorm happened, I'd cry the entire time.
Did they throw you in the tent when you were a baby? They're like, get in there.
We had that tent for a while.
Walk.
It was fucked up too. I needed that tent for a while.
That's
then eventually
crazy.
I just got over it. I still get a little bit like anxious when it's the pre-version of the storm. So I'm just like, just fucking
like rolling in.
Yeah, and it's just dark and windy, but still bright. I'm like, just fucking start raining, because when it starts raining, I'm fine. It's just that suspense I don't like. So the thunderstorms are all of a sudden, because I'm on the field. Yeah. All of a sudden we just hear fucking big, loud, whatever the fuck, right? And I instantly just panic, right? So I'm in the outfield, so I'm fucking panicking. I start running in, everyone's like, walking. I'm freaking out, right? And for some reason, I decided to stop, and it starts raining. I look up, and I just, for some fucking reason, just yell, "We're all going to die!" I started spinning around. My parents was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, get the fuck over here!" Like, I started losing my shit, dude. Like, to this day, I don't know why I did that. Yeah,
that's so funny.
My mom constantly reminds me of that every time there's a thunderstorm.
We're all going to die.
I don't know why I did that.
Like you're 8.
I'm like 8, 9 maybe.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Because you're really, that's the point where you're really getting conscious.
I'm terrified.
That's so, because you're selling it.
Yeah.
Did you freak out every other kid?
I was so focused on myself.
That you passed out right afterwards?
Probably. I don't know. I just hyperventilated and just...
And then lightning struck you.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, I don't mind it anymore.
I actually have been thinking about recently.
And then you died because people die from one hits.
Dying by lightning is a cool way, though.
You could bring popcorn into that crocodile tube, I think. It's called the Tube of Death. Have I told you that?
Fuck that. Who wants to do that?
Me, so badly.
Fuck that, dude.
One day I'll remake Lake Placid, and then I'll go do that for promotion.
Remake it.
Yeah, why not? It's just Jaws with the crocodile. I can do that.
I can do that.
You could do Jaws with the crocodile?
Yeah.
Because you get that fucking...
I completely copied the plot of Jaws.
Of crocodile.
But just add a crocodile into it.
That's kind of what Lake Placid is.
But I get it. Which one are the freshwater ones? I think it's alligator.
Most... Right? The only crocodile that can swim in salt water is the saltwater crocodile.
Okay, that's why it's called that. I would only get freshwater crocodiles, and we have to use a different crocodile every day. No animatronics.
You'd use real crocodiles. You need it to be big, though.
What do you mean?
The Lake Placid crocodile is like 30 feet. Or alligator, I don't remember.
Well, I'll work on the camera angles.
And you're going to hunt them with the real crocodile.
I didn't think about that. Yes. Fall Guys is one of the most frustrating games I've ever played in my life, dude.
I've only seen it one time.
Dude. Because a lot of it is... You know anything about the premise of the game?
You are going through a gauntlet to win a
Yes,
trophy.
exactly. A lot of the games also like really RNG based. You know what that means?
Real good nuts.
As RGN.
Real nuts good.
So basically, it's a random number generator. So you have to get lucky if like something happens. Like it's luck based, right? And dude, you could be on fucking fire, and all of a sudden there's like, no, fuck yourself.
Now
And,
you're not on fire?
like on fire. I mean, like as like
Oh,
you know,
like good. Sorry. I thought you were like completely on fire. They're like, hey, you're good. We saved you.
you know what I mean. But it's so I've been playing like it's a children's game,
Okay.
and it's meant to be relaxing. That literally says in the like the description of the game, relaxing. No, it's not. That is one of the most frustrating games I've ever played in my life. I was screaming at 11 o'clock at night, top of my lungs, out of anger last night.
That's so funny.
It was so bad, dude. Look what happened to me. Me itching the bug bites.
Oh my fucking god, that's from you itching your bug bite?
I don't realize that they're bleeding until I look at my finger and there's
There's blood on your shoe.
Holy shit, there is, yeah.
That's
crazy.
There should be a saw trap where he's just
Bug bites.
surrounded them with mosquitoes.
Dude, I saw this fucking video. And it was Texas. It was called Texas Mosquitoes. That was the title.
Okay.
And literally, they're showing this field when I mean the entire camera was covered in little dots. They were all mosquitoes. I mean, imagine like you, like I can't even describe it. Like, how, like you know, like a chain link fence, like a mesh fence.
Yeah.
There's also like little openings in it. They're like tiny. Imagine that everywhere. There's just mosquitoes all
awful.
around. Like you literally need a flamethrower.
That's like going out and just saying, I'm going to turn into a skeleton today.
Yeah.
I was
I
also...
can show you.
I was waiting for you to tell me that the video was called The Texas Mosquito Chainsaw Massacre, and I was kind of
I've
excited.
never seen Chainsaw Massacre.
I haven't either. I really want to, considering it's a classic.
Can you hear them?
That's awful. That's the worst thing ever. Can you send that to me?
Yeah. Can you send that to me?
Well, I need to put it in the
Oh,
podcast.
yeah. Like, dude, mosquitoes are like such a like. What the fuck is their purpose?
It actually sounds like the beginning of a pup song. No, for real. Like, let me play it for you. Like, listen to the beginning of this. It kind of sounds like the mosquitoes.
Yeah, it does.
Right?
It does.
That's cool.
I'm picking up mountain biking.
You're just picking them up?
Yeah. My
seeing how
parents.
much
I've
they
always
weigh?
wanted to do it, like actual mountain biking, like trails and like advanced shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's expensive to get a mountain bike.
Yes.
My parents are like, we'll just buy you one for your birthday. I'm like, rad.
That's cool.
So I'm getting to that.
What weight do you want? How, like, what's the max that you want to pick up?
Crocheting as well.
You're fucking with me.
Yeah, I would never crochet.
In first,
That seems like impossible.
crochet, because it's one hand. Crochet is one hand, dude.
What?
I learned this in first grade. There was a girl who I had a crush on who knew how to crochet. That was her one personality trait, that she could crochet.
It was first grade.
It was first
You
grade.
don't have a lot yet.
Yeah, I was
going on.
Ben 10. She was crochet.
Yeah.
That's all you need. She would talk
What
about
a
all the
lame
time.
thing to like when you're in first grade.
Right? Why did you pick that up?
Yeah.
She explained it to me, and you're basically knitting with one hand, and it sounds really fucking hard.
Then what's knitting?
Knitting
then?
is two hands. Like you have two needles. In crochet, you only have one needle.
What's the other hand do? Just kind of
In what? Knitting?
in crocheting, just limp.
Yeah, you just keep it at your side.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I think you
There's
could.
no way.
Your arm could entirely atrophy, and you can still crochet with your other hand.
I don't even know how to spell that.
I think
dude.
it's like crotchet.
Dude, how the fuck do you spell this?
Crochet.
Do it one more time for me. Hold up.
I think it's crochet.
Yeah, that's what.
That's really how you
That's
spell it?
crotchet. That's not crochet. Suck
Yeah,
my
it's
fucking
crotchet. I
dick.
told you it's spelled like crotchet. Is it one hand?
Yeah, they're saying how to though, but I don't think it's exclusively one hand.
I think it is, dude.
Because also knitting is they're showing how to knit with one hand. Also, apparently they're different.
Well, knitting with one hand is just crochet. That's my
They
stance I'm
label
going
it
to take.
different things.
Well, they're wrong. The internet.
I feel that's kind of a lame thing to be into. I'm sorry if you like someone listening to this and you like crocheting and knitting. That just feels like an old person thing.
I feel like I can see it as something
But
relaxing.
from a different era though.
Yeah, it's an interesting hobby to pick up now. Like that's a weird.
You can do a lot more cool things now.
I do think I can. I can't see it as a hobby, like something you're like, oh fuck, when I get home, dude, I'm gonna blast like 8 margaritas and then knit for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
No, I see it as you've had a long day. You've already blasted through the 8 margaritas with Jim from
And then
accounting.
you're hungover. Then you're tired. So you're not drinking.
You've done 7 margaritas. You've gotten home. You just need to
Bang.
relax. So you knit or you crochet to relax. It's not a I'm excited to do this. It's a
but see, I don't get that. Doing something to relax, but if I'm not excited to do it, I don't want to fucking do it then. If I'm not looking forward to doing something or wanting to do something, I'm not gonna want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm gonna just relax. I'm gonna get bored in 5 minutes.
Well, you don't just knit. You like watch a show.
Then just watch the fucking show and like
You want to distract your hands.
you're not watching the show.
Well, you just
'Cause you're focusing
if
on
you watch
knitting.
like Love Island, it's not gonna matter.
Unless you've been watching Love Island and there's a plot developing over time.
You just pick it up. They tell you. Each episode of Love Island, they're like, here's what happened last week on Love Island.
Yeah, but you're not gonna really give a fuck then.
I was trying to do some accent and didn't land anywhere
yeah,
with
you
that
just went
voice.
to a deep voice. I feel like it's something in a past generation that should just like it's like
You need to have a passion for knitting.
no, it's in a past generation.
Oh,
That's
past generation.
Like it's
Okay.
done. Like that shouldn't be a thing that we do anymore.
We should never knit.
There's no point unless you're old person.
Okay.
Because you're old, you're from that generation. But if you're like 25 right now and you're knitting and not for a reason like your grandma passed it on to you or someone passed it on to you,
Yeah, let's go ahead and just take a hard stance on knitting on the Cade and
grab your
Joaquin
laptop
podcast.
and watch something. Like if you're literally making fucking gloves, yarn,
Gloves,
for, I don't know, gloves, fucking scarves or
like
whatever.
a sweater,
A sweater.
nice sweater. He's a sweater.
It's a sweater.
That's my favorite joke in the Three Amigos.
I'm saying I feel like you need to find something else to do with your life in your free time. Go walk.
Walk.
Go on a walk.
I don't care what you do, as long as you aren't knitting. Yeah, we'll just have a short one this week.
Okay.
Anyway, fuck you, bye. Fuck you if you knit.